you hear me? Can you hear me? Could you please stand while I read the scripture? I'm reading from the New King James Version to Psalms 12. Everybody there, just say amen when you're there, please.
Amen. Psalms chapter 12.
Yes. And those of you that's up on the board. Everybody there?
Yes, sir.
Help, Lord, for the godly man ceases, for the faithful fail from among the children of men. They speak vanity, every one with his neighbor, with flattering lips, and with a double heart do they speak. The Lord shall cut off the flattering lips, and the tongue that speaketh proud things. The Lord shall, who have said with our tongue will we prevail? Our lips are our own. Who is Lord over us? For the oppression of the poor, for the sighing of the needy. Now will I arise, saith the Lord. I will set him in safety from him that puffeth at him. The words of the Lord are pure words, as silver tried in the furnace of earth, purified 7 times. Thou shalt keep them, O Lord. Thou shalt preserve them from this generation forever. The wicked walk on every side. When the vilest men are exalted, you may sit down at the presence of the Lord. Today I want to talk about hope in a perplexed world.
Amen.
This world, as Pastor said, children are killing each other.
Amen.
But the thing is, people are talking. The reason why there's so much conflict in the world is because of what people are saying. They're talking vile words. That's why so many countries don't get along, because of the language they're talking to one another. They're talking bad language. And the thing about it is, if you may just bear with me, I want to go through each verse and just kind of exegesis. Okay. And just tell you the bad and tell you the good. In the first verse it says, coming from Isaiah, it says, the righteous man perishes, and no man take it to heart. The righteous man, that's the man that loves God.
Amen.
When the righteous man perishes, nobody takes it to heart. Look at now. Nobody cares about a righteous man. Hey, the snitch code. They're more faithful to the snitch code than they are to the truth. Nobody take it to heart. And the devout man are taken away. While no one understands for the neighbor, for the righteous man is taken away from evil. And Micah, the godly man has perished from the land, and there is no upright person among men. All of them lie in wait for bloodshed. Each of them hunt the other with a net. Every man is trying to get the righteous man. The evil man is trying to get the righteous man. He sets a trap for you because evil is taken over. That's why there's so much conflict in the world. Decay of piety and honesty, religion and virtue. Godly taken away by death or desertion. Those left degenerated. Not what they had been. Few people, good people. To meet with there was not too many godly and righteous people to execute judgment. In other words, there are no more righteous people to turn the tide. The church is laid down.
My God. My God.
And evil is taken over. We've gotten complacent. We'll sit there and watch evil go over. How come a 1-year-old kid can get killed and nobody says nothing?
My God.
And everybody's seen it, but nobody says nothing. But then when it comes close to home, then you want everybody to say something. Psalm, the second verse. His mouth is full of curses and deceit and oppression. Under his tongue is mischief and wickedness. Psalms 41:6. And when he comes to see me, he speaks falsehood. His heart gathers wickedness to itself. When he goes outside, he tells it. And he continuing in Psalms, do not drag me away with the wicked and those who work iniquity, who speaks peace with their neighbors while evil is in their hearts. 52:21 in Isaiah. His speech was smooth than butter, but his heart was war. His words were softer than oil, yet they were drawn swords. Jeremiah talks about it. Their tongue is a deadly arrow. It speaks deceit with his mouth. One speaks peace to his neighbor, but inwardly he sets an ambush for him. In Romans, for such men are slaves, not of our Lord Christ, but of their own appetites, and by their smooth and flattering speech, they deceive the hearts of the unsuspecting. They go around and they can just like, hey, what's happening? I got a velvet tongue.
Yes.
How y'all doing? I know you like the way I talk, don't you? Real smooth. Don't you want to go out with me? How about a piece of candy? How about some of this cocaine? How about some of this ecstasy? Come on, let me come into your house. Let's lay down together. All I want to do is just hug you. You're pretty, girl. Let me hold your hand. I don't want to come in. I just want to walk you home. Nice looking. Smooth.